In this exercise, I'm asking you to sit or lie down in a comfortable position and breathe in a nice, slow, relaxed way, whether it's through your nose or mouth, whatever feels most comfortable for you. We're going to combine relaxed breathing with meeting our emotions through facial expression. As we breathe in, we will take on a facial expression that matches a particular emotion, and as we do so, we'll breathe deep down into the lungs. As we breathe out, we will return to a resting, relaxed facial expression. So each inward breath, we put an emotional expression on our faces, and each outward breath, we return to a resting face. We begin by exploring the experience of nervousness or anxiousness, and we take on an expression that fits with a nervous experience. So, a nervous or anxious facial expression with the inward breath. And as we breathe out, we relax the face back to a resting state. We return again to a nervous expression, maybe eyebrows raised as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, we relax the face back to a resting state. We continue to do this, breathing in with a facial expression that matches feeling anxious, breathing out, letting go of that tension back to a resting face. Continue this process. And as we do so, we may find that the nervous or anxious experience might resonate within our body somewhere. We might find a tension in the neck or shoulders, throat, chest, or stomach. We just notice wherever the tension might arise in our bodies as we breathe in and take on the facial expression of feeling nervous. And as we breathe out, we breathe through that tension, releasing some of it with the outward breath and the return to a resting face. Breathing in the facial tension of feeling nervous or anxious, the body's tension of feeling nervous or anxious. Breathing out, resting face, allowing the calm to find some space within you. You may find within your body there might be areas like your toes or your feet that are relaxed and calm. And as you breathe out, you might notice those areas, that sense of calm, that relaxed feeling your toes might be experiencing. Breathing in, tension on the face of anxious or nervous feelings, tension in the body, becoming aware of it. Breathing out, calm in the body, resting face. Breathing nice and slowly. Just noticing the feelings that are there. Part of being human. We allow them to be there. Return to the next breath. In, facial expression that reflects that tension. Breathing out, resting face. Returning to our calm. And now we're going to continue to breathe in a nice, slow, relaxed way. Resting face as you breathe in, resting face as you breathe out. We follow with 3 relaxed breaths deep down into the lungs. We sometimes call this abdominal breathing. We push our tummy muscles out with the inward breath. Do whatever is most comfortable for you. Next, we bring our attention to feelings of anger. And so as we breathe in, we take on a facial expression of anger. This might come in terms of a frown. It might be gritted teeth, whatever works for you here. To take on the expression of anger as you breathe in, but as you breathe out again, resting face, relaxed face. Breathing in, tuning into the anger through the facial expression. Breathing out, releasing some of that tension. As we continue to do this, again, we can expect tension in the body that corresponds to our anger, becoming more present to it, becomes more apparent to us. We notice a feeling, it could be a heaviness. We notice a feeling in the body that corresponds with the anger. And as we breathe out, we breathe through that and return to our calm. Breathing in, facial expression of anger, physical tension of anger, felt, observed, noticed. Breathing out, returning to our calm, resting face, releasing some of that anger. And we repeat. All the while breathing in a fairly slow, relaxed way. With each outward breath, returning to our calm, finding that we can experience feelings of anger and the feelings of calm quite close to each other. Between breaths, with the inward breath, the feeling of anger, but with the outward breath, the return of calm. We notice this feeling and accept what's there. And then we move on again to resting face as we breathe in, noticing our calm, and resting face as we breathe out. Just staying with our calm, breathing in a slow, relaxed way. 3 more relaxed breaths in this way. And we're going to move on to our next emotion. So as we breathe in, we're going to tune in to our sadness and a facial expression of sadness as we breathe in, and a resting face with the outward breath, letting go of some of that tension. Breathing in, expression of sadness in the face. Breathing out, resting face, return to calm. You may find that your eyes may water as you tune into the sadness with the sad facial expression on the inward breath. Whatever is there is there. We allow ourselves to feel as we feel. It's only human. As we breathe out again, we do so gently, returning to resting face, returning to our calm. The sad facial expression then will resonate within the body, and you might notice particular tension in the body that corresponds to your sadness. And if you do, that's fine. And if you do, notice it with the inward breath. Breathe through it with the outward breath, releasing some of that tension, allowing some of it to leave as you return to calm with the outward breath, resting face. Noticing the coexistence of our sadness and our calm close by each other. Possibility to experience our sadness calmly. Allowing ourselves to tune into the feeling of sadness with the facial expression, breathing in, allowing ourselves to return to our calm, a nice relaxed outward breath. We move again to resting face, breathing in, resting face, breathing out, tuning into any place in the body like the toes that might feel relaxed, with inward and outward breath now, returning to our calm. We continue this again for 3 or so nice relaxed breaths. And we finally move to a happy expression on the face. Gentle, happy expression, no pressure in this one at all. So the lightest smile, maybe as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, a relaxed and resting face. Breathing in, the lightest smile, no pressure at all. Breathing out, relaxed, resting face. Tune in to any kind of gentle, happy feeling we might have there as we breathe in. As we breathe out, just notice the calm feeling of letting go of tension now. And feel free to continue this process